Hank Hill is a daggone hypocrite. He's a hypocrite, folks. He's a daggone hypocrite. He is the number one example of hypocrisy. I bet you, if you opened the dictionary and you looked up hypocrite, you would find Hank Hill right there. You will find his picture right there. Right there. I'm going to tell you why he's a hypocrite. I got facts. I got proof. And that he is one. Alright? So, example one. Or actually, not example one. Fact one. So, how the heck can you want your kid to fight their own battles? You don't want to help them. And when they find a way to fight their battles, you don't like it. You say, oh, that's not kosher. That's not clean. That's not chivalrous. That's plain dirty. Well, guess what, Hank? This is not the Westerns. All right? This isn't about fighting cleanly. You want to fight cleanly, go do boxing. All right? But here's the thing. Fighting back is good. Fighting back so you don't ever have to fight again is even better. And how do you do it? Sometimes you gotta fight dirty. All right? Bobby was having some trouble with bullying. The principal didn't help him out. And Hank didn't want to help him out. So he went to go to karate. Problem is, they were booked. They didn't have any more room. So he took a women's defense class and learned that you gotta kick a man in the nards. So he did that. The principal was concerned with that, called Hank in, and Hank found out and said, that's not what you do. You don't hit someone below the belt. Well, I'm sorry, but if I have to hit someone below the belt just so they can get the message not to mess with me anymore, after asking for help numerous times and no one wanted help, you better believe I'm going to hit someone in the nards. You better believe it, son. All right? And number two, all right, Bobby wanted some shirts. Problem is, they were a little expensive. So he was told he had to go get a job. So he went to the racetrack to go get a job. But the boss was a moron. Alright? A moron. Boss was a moron, was a scammer, was a daggone con man, and who should have been in jail. Well, he let his dad know that his dad was a moron. And the dad basically just blew him off. Like, oh, you know what, Bobby? It don't matter because you working. You know, you got to put it 150% in everything you do. It's like what I do with propane and propane accessories. This and that. No one cares, Hank. No one cares about propane, okay? So, anywho, Bobby takes his father's advice as hard, and at one point, Dale goes onto the track because him, Hank, Boomhauer, and Bill were doing a racing. They were doing the racing at the racetrack. And Dale finds out that Bobby is working with an old classmate of his, the boss. First thing he says to Hank goes, are you stupid? You're letting your son work for this dude? This dude says he looked into the sun, although I don't think he was smart enough to look into the sun, because no smart person is going to look into the sun, you know? And basically, Hank sees Bobby put himself in a situation and finds out, oh crap, I effed up. So he goes and beats the bosses up while Peggy's taking pictures of the whole thing. And after that, instead of saying, hey, I'm sorry, son, I didn't believe you, he just goes, you see, how about this? How about I'll give you the money for the shirts you wanted, and we'll go from there. And look at Bobby says, it wasn't about the money. I never wanted the money. I just wanted shirts, you know? How about this? How about we just go to the store, you buy me the shirts I want, and we'll call it even. Simple as that. How the hell can a parent, when a child comes to you and says their boss is a moron, they're explaining to this boss everything, and you're not going to take into consideration like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. That's not kosher. That's there's something wrong with this cat. Let me go check this person out. No, no. All right. Okay. So another part of Hank being a hypocrite. Oh my God. No, he wasn't a hypocrite. Yeah, he was a hypocrite and a freaking ignorant one too. Oh my God, an ignorant man. I know it's a cartoon. I know it's a daggone cartoon, but still, he a hypocrite. He a freaking hypocrite. All right. So there's one episode. Again, it was about Bobby. See, Bobby, Bobby was fine. Summer is when kids don't go to school. All right, kids don't go to school. They're relaxing. Yeah, some of them are doing summer jobs, things like that. But Bobby was what, in like fourth, fifth grade? I mean, a fourth, fifth grader can't go to job, or was he in middle school? I don't know. He wasn't old enough to get a job, things like that. So he goes. Excuse me. So he was fine, but Hank says, "You wasting your whole summer. You need to go get a summer job. It builds character, teaches you discipline, responsibility. Look at me. I'm well disciplined. I'm selling propane and propane accessories." So, basically, Hank puts him up to work as a caddy at some country club. And at that country club, he catches the eye of his boss, Mr. Strickland. Bob Strickland, I believe his name is. So, at first, Hank, now mind you, Mr. Strickland is a daggone con artist and a daggone ignorant hypocrite himself. Yes, he's got problems and issues, who doesn't? But the way he goes about it is bad. And he a moron. So Hank is working with a moron that he sometimes bails out. He also bails out the SOB. He's a daggone hypocrite. How the flip can you say, "Oh, well, it's okay, this and that. You gotta work for him." But yet, you're going like, "Why did I get myself into this with your daggone boss?" Golly, dude. Get it together. Do something. I know it's a freaking cartoon, but golly, come on. My gosh. So Bobby works for Bob Strickland a couple of times, and at first Hank is like, "Okay, cool," and then all of a sudden, like, "Yeah, that's not kosher." Yeah, that's not kosher. Instead of telling him, "Hey, don't work for my boss anymore. I'm telling you this, if something ain't right, as my, that." God, come on, man. I mean, how can you not know your boss is a daggone moron and you want your kid to work with the moron? No, it ain't happening. Jeez. Oh my gosh. That and oh gosh. He's a daggone freaking hypocrite, There's one episode where his mother has a new boyfriend of who's Jewish and who practices Judaism. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hank goes blind after seeing something he shouldn't. And the boyfriend, knowing full well he's not his dad, wanted to help him out. So he goes and takes, what was it? He takes Hank to one of those churches, those outdoor churches, something like that. I don't know. The road shows? I don't know what you call them. So the guy going on his way to help his girlfriend's son takes him to this roadshow because there was a scene where Hank, I guess he just placed it, he just put it there just to put it there, something like that. And the guy saw. And he goes, "Well, let me see, maybe, God works in mysterious ways. Maybe he'll work with this." Hank goes, "Well, I don't know if my God would like it if I went to your God's house." Oh my God, are you freaking stupid, Hank? Ignorant! ignorant. Ignorant hypocrite. That's what you are, Hank. Ignorant hypocrite. I know people are going to be watching this video going, oh my god, it's a cartoon. Why are you getting so mad? It's a cartoon. A daggone hypocrite. Because I deal with hypocrites. I deal with freaking hypocrites. I see right through it. I've been seeing right through it for years. How the flip can you preach and yet not practice what you preach? Hypocrisy, son. Hypocrisy. And Hank Hill is one of them. He's a prime example. If you want to teach people what a hypocrite is, pull up King of the Hill, put up Hank Hill, and you're going to see what a hypocrite is. He's a prime example of a hypocrite. I think people will jump right over and go, oh, okay, I gotcha. My gosh. Daggone hypocrite. Oh yeah, and Peggy ain't no saint either. She ain't no saint, but I ain't talking about her. Oh my god. I know a lot of people are going, well, that is like something to make fun of people in Texas and what they think and their view of things and how like people who are old fashioned stick to that one method because it works better and they don't want to try any new methods. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. But don't put that on someone else. If someone wants to cook with coal, you let them cook with coal. If they don't want to cook with propane, that's fine. You cook with propane. They don't have to. Oh my gosh. They don't have to cook with propane. I don't have to buy propane and propane accessories. If I want to use coal, I'll use coal. Alright? If I want to broil a daggone burger, I'll broil it. If I want to bake it in the oven, I'll bake it in the oven. If I want to fry, I'll fry. If I want to grill it, I'll grill it. I don't need your opinion. I don't need your approval. You don't pay my bills? Huh? You don't pay my bills? You don't take me to work? Shoot. You don't cook for me? Golly. People could be wondering what the flip is wrong with you. Oh my god. You think I'm crazy, Riley? You think I'm crazy? Here. You want to talk to these people real quick? You want to tell them why I think what I would think? Alright. Yeah, but Hank Hill's a freaking hypocrite. He a hypocrite. He a moron. He a moron. He giving hard working people a bad name. He giving my uncle a bad name. Golly. He giving my uncle. Oh my god. I gotta go. I can't do this no more. It's too much. I can't do this no more. This dude, no. I can't do this no more. He a hypocrite. Hank Hill is a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite of a hypocrite of a hypocrite. He even went as far as acting like a fool at his daggone boss's inauguration, something. Like the boss was, can I say? The boss was nominated for something, but he was taking the credit that Hank had done. Now Hank, instead of waiting the next day and talking to Mr. Strickland how I don't appreciate that was not cool, that award should be mine, we both know that, but then again, this isn't about the war, this is about you taking credit that is not yours. He don't do that. He goes, you put in 110% no matter what, credit or no credit. Yeah, he gets drunk off stage, goes up, berates his boss. And not saying that his boss deserved it, but there was a time and a place, and that wasn't the time nor the place. Calls him every name in the book that, of course, could only be allowed on TV. Gnaws on the microphone and throws up. Now look it. You just made that whole situation way worse than it already was, and it's turned on you, and they're making you look bad, making you got a problem, making you got issues, because that's exactly what you did. You had an issue, but you went about it the wrong way, son. And again, I know it's a cartoon. But still, he a hypocrite. Daggone, a no good, stinky, pollywog eating, daggone, no good for nothing hypocrite. That's what he is. A daggone hypocrite.